Forget everything you thought was scary. The year 2023 has unleashed horrors that will take you deep into the darkest nightmares. Prepare yourself for a journey through 10 unknown films that will make your heart freeze. Do you dare to face true terror? Number 10. From Black. In the dark and enigmatic film From Black, young mother Cora grapples with unimaginable pain following the mysterious disappearance of her son. Her life is falling apart, consumed by guilt and relentless grief. When all hope seems extinguished, a stranger appears with a terrifying proposition. He can help her bring her child back, but the price is unimaginably high and demands her to cross every moral boundary. Drawn into dark rituals and unknown occult forces, Cora must decide how far she is willing to go to restore her son. Each step pulls her deeper into the abyss, where shadows of the past and malevolent entities await her misstep. Will she dare to risk everything by facing unimaginable evil, or will she lose herself in darkness forever? From Black is a tale of desperation, sacrifice, and the dark corners of the human soul that will make you ponder how much you are willing to sacrifice for those you love. Number 9. The Puppetman. In The Puppetman, dark threads of fate weave a terrifying tale of manipulation, curse, and inevitable destiny. A convicted serial killer went to his death, claiming he was merely a puppet controlled by a sinister force known as the Puppetman. After his execution, his daughter Jennifer tries to rebuild her life, distancing herself from her father's dark legacy. But shadows refuse to be forgotten. Mysterious accidents and unexplained deaths begin to haunt her friends and loved ones, and she herself starts to feel the presence of invisible strings pulling at her life. Is it possible that the Puppetman's curse has survived and she is the next victim in his macabre game? As reality starts to unravel and the line between free will and control blurs, Jennifer must uncover the truth about her father and the malevolent force that may destroy everything she holds dear. The Puppetman is an intense thriller that will make you question who really pulls the strings in our lives. Number 8. Malum. In Malum, rookie police officer Jessica Lauren volunteers to spend the night on the last shift at an old abandoned police station where her father, also an officer, died under mysterious circumstances exactly 1 year prior. Seeking to understand what really happened and to honor his memory, Jessica quickly becomes entangled in a terrifying spiral of supernatural events. A demonic cult that committed a massacre years ago resurfaces, and the line between reality and nightmare blurs with each passing minute. Mysterious voices over the radio, ghastly apparitions, and ominous symbols guide her through a labyrinth of dark secrets. Trapped in the station's corridors, where time and space seem meaningless, Jessica must confront not only external threats, but also her own fears and family legacy. Will she uncover the truth about her father and the malevolent force that seeks to consume her before it's too late? Malum is an intense horror that will take you on a journey through the deepest abysses of fear. Number 7. Home for Rent. Home for Rent, Ban Chao Buchayan, is a Thai horror film that delves into the deepest corners of human fear and superstition. When a couple, Ning and Quinn, decides to rent out their home to move abroad, they are unaware that the new tenants bring with them dark rituals and cult practices. Their house becomes the site of mysterious ceremonies, and the atmosphere thickens with each passing day. Gradually, Ning begins to notice strange symbols and hear whispers in the darkness. Her daughter, Ploy, starts behaving differently, as if influenced by an unknown force. The desperate mother discovers that their family has become the target of a sinister cult that seeks to sacrifice Ploy in their rituals. In a world where the line between the living and spirits is thin, Ning must confront unimaginable horrors to save her child. Will she be able to defeat the forces that have infiltrated their home before it's too late? Home for Rent is a tale of motherly love standing against ancient evil. Number 6. Dark Harvest. In a small Midwestern town, each autumn brings a terrifying ritual. A creature known as the October Boy or Sawtooth Jack emerges from the cornfields, a being with a pumpkin head, hollow eyes burning with infernal fire, and a blade for a hand. Dark Harvest tells the story of Richie Shepherd, a young boy who, along with other teenagers, participates in the annual hunt for the monster. The winner gets a chance to escape the town and seek a better life. But as the night unfolds, Richie discovers that the game is more dangerous than anyone imagined. Dark secrets of the community come to light, and the lines between hunter and prey begin to blur. Will Richie survive the night and uncover the truth about the October Boy, or will he become another victim of the horrifying cycle? Dark Harvest is a dark tale of tradition, sacrifice, and the struggle against destiny that will leave you with unanswered questions. Number 5. Hermana Muerte. Hermana Muerte, Sister Death, transports us to post-Civil War Spain, where young novice Narcisa arrives at a remote convent converted into a school for girls. Gifted with supernatural abilities such as visions and the ability to communicate with spirits, Narcisa initially tries to find her place in the strict and mysterious environment. However, she soon begins to experience terrifying phenomena: whispers in the corridors, ghostly figures appearing in mirrors, and dark dreams that seem all too real. She discovers that the convent harbors dark secrets linked to occult practices, heresy, and unexplained disappearances of students. As sinister forces start threatening not only her, but also the other girls, Narcisa must confront her own fears and past to uncover the truth and save the souls trapped within the convent's walls. Hermana Muerte is a gothic horror filled with tension, immersing the viewer in an atmosphere of unease and mystery. Number 4. Stopmotion. In Stopmotion, talented stop-motion animation artist Ella returns to work after the traumatic death of her mother, with whom she had a complicated relationship. Determined to create her magnum opus, Ella isolates herself in a secluded countryside house, surrounded by dolls and props for her animation. However, solitude and creative pressure begin to affect her mind. The dolls she creates start behaving disturbingly autonomously, and the line between her imagination and reality blurs. Ella experiences nightmares where the dolls come to life, haunting her and replaying traumatic memories from the past. With each passing day, she becomes more trapped in the world of her own creation, unsure whether what she sees is real or just a product of her unraveling mind. Stop-motion is a psychological horror that explores themes of grief, obsession, and the thin line between genius and madness. Number 3. Vermines. Vermines is a French horror film that delves into the darkest corners of human obsession and nature. Caleb, a young man with a troubled past, is passionate about exotic insects and dreams of becoming an entomologist. Working at a pet shop, he is accidentally bitten by an unknown dangerous insect that arrives in a mysterious package. Soon, he begins to experience horrifying transformations. His body undergoes grotesque mutations, and his mind is overwhelmed by an uncontrollable hunger and aggression. Isolated from society, Caleb becomes increasingly dangerous, and his thirst for blood grows. As he loses control, loved ones and random victims become targets of his newfound instincts. Is there a cure for his condition, or is it too late to stop the escalating nightmare? Vermines is a terrifying tale of transformation that challenges the boundaries between man and monster. Number 2. Birth, Rebirth. Birth, Rebirth is a dark reinterpretation of the classic Frankenstein tale set in modern times. Pathologist Rose is a cold and detached woman, obsessively dedicated to her work. She discovers a way to reanimate dead tissue through experimental methods, disregarding ethical consequences. When Celie, a nurse, loses her 7-year-old daughter Lily to a sudden mysterious illness, Rose decides to resurrect the girl using her illicit research. Celie, the grieving mother, soon discovers what Rose has done and is drawn into the dark world of experiments, desperate to have her child back at any cost. Together, they must procure fresh organs and tissues to keep Lily alive, leading them down a path of moral decay and confrontation with their own humanity. How far will they go in the name of love and science? Rebirth is a disturbing horror that explores the boundaries of ethics, motherhood, and obsession. Number 1. Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor. In the latest installment of the Hell House LLC series, the Carmichael Manor takes us to 2021, where a group of paranormal investigators visits the abandoned Carmichael Manor hidden in the woods of New York State. The house was the site of unexplained murders in 1989 that shook the community. As they begin documenting the building, the team experiences terrifying phenomena, objects moving on their own, unexplainable sounds, and eerie figures appearing in their recordings. They uncover the dark secrets of the Carmichael family, including occult practices. Trapped within the manor, they must confront malevolent forces that threaten their lives. Will they uncover the truth before becoming the house's next victims? Hell House LLC Origins. The Carmichael Manor is a return to the roots of the series that will send chills down the spine of even the most seasoned horror fans. These were the most terrifying and unknown horror films of 2023, waiting to haunt your dreams. If you dare to watch them, remember that some doors, once opened, can never be closed again. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of nightmares. See you in the next compilation, if you dare to return.